So you need to cancel everything and listen, cue the fire. I have a very dangerous message for you, and I also offer you a warning sign. And as you can see in the said warning sign, there is nothing in it yet. And currently, the Fed is losing billions. You're like, it's the Fed, that's great. I would love for them to lose billions, but listen up, soldiers. I have money to be made on the other side. So get your bags ready. We are about to fill it with paper trading money. It's all we can do here. But currently the Fed is upside down, and that's not a good thing. Like, they're upside down on their house, so they're probably gonna have to foreclose. Like, a lot of people are going to have to, or if you own a vehicle. Looks like everyone is upside down in the automotive business. Well, if you're in the business of owning a car, what is it, 1.5, 2 trillion in auto loans, which you're like, I think it's a great time to buy a new car. Twice the price as sticker. It's okay, Mike, because we'll just go ahead or Janet will throw our old car into that loan, wrap it all up, and default on it. Which sounds pretty good since you owe $247,000 in debt on top of what you're currently. So just give it up. Your GDP, 125%, grinding to a halt. Your debt deficit, you're above over 1 trillion. Like, you're not balancing that thing. And also, what else is affecting you? Let's take a look at credit card debt, 1.2 trillion. Go ahead and get rid of that. And student loan debt, don't look at that 2 trillion over there either. Oh, and I do need to fact check myself. Auto loan debt reaches a record high, 1.43 trillion. That was in July. So I'm sure it's gone up since then. Even if the stock market go up today, I know that is not the barometer you want to look at when it comes to our economy. What Druckenmiller just said, the next 10 years, market flat. And I say we're going to make some money from that. Coming in from Market Watch, Yellen, Janet B. Yellen, warns of dangerous. You know, when the chick at the Treasury says this is dangerous, you may want to listen to her. And volatile environment as she pledges. Oh, what? We going to combo the Fed and the Treasury? Yeah, I know that's been your plan. You guys been hanging out talking about it. Pledges to bolster Treasury market. And I'll tell you, if this guy above my head doesn't pivot, she'll pivot first. And you got some heat from the Biden administration. Nothing seems to be going right in their direction. The Biden administration is carefully monitoring financial risks. Yes, that would be correct. We've experienced energy shocks, food shocks, supply shocks. Basically, we're currently on a ventilator. And now we have financial market volatility, which I love as a swing trader. Go ahead, rip higher, because I'll make money on the way down. Oh, you want to rip higher? I'll make money going on the way up. So even when these guys, legendary investor, that's what I want. Legendary Bravo, Stanley Druckenmiller, and I do want the word drunken in my name. I'm just saying, warns there is a high probability. Hey, he's speaking like me. It's all probabilities. The stock market will be flat. Nothing for an entire decade. And if you don't know what a decade is, it's this many. If you just hold up both of your hands, that's a decade. And I say that is okay, even going back. Real S&P 500 index corrections from peak valuations, 23 years. You want to wait 23 years? 27 years. I'm rounding up on that one. 23 years. 13 years. And Stan the Man says we are going to have probably a lost decade. There's a high probability in my mind that the market, at best, is going to be kind of flat for 10 years. Sort of like 66 to 82. And then I say to you, well, what are you going to do? And you're like, nothing. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go back in time to 1966? Okay, and see if you could have traded this. I think you could have, right? Because most people, investors, they're like, well, okay, what should I buy? Well, yes, what are you going to buy? Then when are you going to sell it? You got to have both. You can't just go 10 years because you're probably going to break even, or even 30 years and break even. You can't, the market, that's dumb money. We'll take your money all day long. So we're just going to go all the way back. Let me cover a couple things. I'll do two things for you. Going back, this is the S&P 500 traded on the daily. Do you see this? And I'm going to show you this in the bond market. It's happening right now. See these two little lines? They converge, diverge. See the little buy symbol? Comes in, buy. Okay, you buy, you wait. All right. Also, link in the description if you want. It's Lux Algo, the buy sell. But also with my swing trade, all my courses come. I pre-programmed it. I show you how to turn on buys and sells and all that. Also, bear market course, only $200. If the link says 1,000, that means you missed it. I'm still just filming, so grab it. So taking a look at the buy right here, see that? Oh, also double bottom. Oh, hey, could that have been a tradable thing? Yes, I think so. The other blue line, that's the 200 weekly moving average, which I will turn off for trading purposes, but usually it hits its head on it, gets rejected once it finds support. But look at this, you buy. Okay, now when these two diverge, look, okay, I'll just help you. We'll just trade the MACD right there. See, I can't get my finger in it right there. See, converge, diverge, because I'm going to show you again in the bond market that's happening right there. That's where you sell, almost where the sell comes on. What could you have made in this flat market? Well, let's take a little gander. That would have been right about there. From there to where did it converge? Right about there, 10%. At the same time, I'm exiting that position. I'm also entering one. Trade, create new order. Oh, I can't. It's not tradable. Sorry, SPX. But I would click sell, and I would make money going down. And then the next, see this? Look at that. What a strong entry point right there. Also on this trend line. Right there. We're going to make money going up. Oh, hey, we went into Lux. See this this cloud right here? Yes, you're going to be taking profit in there. And I mean, we could just do this all day long. Has a pullback, finds support. You keep going. Oh, back into that area. We're taking another 10, 15, 20%. And then it follows the trend line. Then it corrects, right? This is where you sell. It pulls back. Oh, hey, look. We found another trend line. Great. But bravo, that was back in the day. What about now? That's what I said. Bond market, TLT. Not yet. You're waiting. You're going to get confirmation. If you are trading on the daily, if you're trading on the 4-hour, badink, right there. But now I need to preface this with more warnings. My apologies. The computers that put out really big orders, buy and sell, that starts October 31st. And you're looking at 2 to 3 months. So starting November 1st, buybacks, kids, November and December, there is probabilities that we are going to have epic bounces. So psychopaths do not like to lose money for very long, especially the bond market. This is 4 times bigger than the stock market, and a lot of people have lost a lot of money, and things are about to change. When? Well, look at the charts. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to what other people what they have to say. Just watch the charts. Learn how to click the button. The Fed is losing billions, wiping out profits that funded spending. Now the entire world, banks, everyone paying higher on this cash. Cash is getting really expensive, and the people don't like it. And actually showing you in charts, which the Fed has somewhat control over. So even though they talk, the charts will always tell you exactly where the money's going to go ahead of time. Like that Head and Shoulders. Did it not play out? Look at this. I'm going to do this measurement right here. Price target. I couldn't have been more pixel perfect. Now, is this a time you're like, okay, that's it? No, this is when you close that short position and you get ready to enter a long. See, you go one way and then you go the other. And then you go one way and then you go the other. But on the daily, you still have to wait. Let's wait for some confirmation on that MACD. Or just wait until Janet says, that's it, we're pivoting. So even when people come on Yahoo Finance and say it's going to be flat for 10 years, I say don't listen to them, because here comes the next leg higher, right? But then it's going to go lower again. So don't pigeonhole me and say, oh, you said the market was going to crash or it was going to go to zero. It does. It crashes and then it goes up, and then it crashes and then it goes up. I'm a swing trade. Look at all my videos. I haven't skipped a beat. Here comes the next leg higher. These are the machines, which I can't show you the proprietary emails and things that the people that are in the know get, and we're like, okay, here we go. CTA's momentum flips bullish with buybacks restarting in 4 days. And just in case you wanted to know the ranges, the CTA buying between 3,800 and 3,900 range. And oh my gosh, I have not heard from this guy in a while. How you doing there, Jimmy? Jimmy, what is he saying charts? The guy doesn't look at charts. Suggests the US dollar could be peaking, Jim Cramer says. How do you know this, Jim? You don't look at charts. Actually, he said I don't like them, or I don't something. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's not really a chartist. He's more of an emotionalist. I have saved a lot of traders this year on this UUP trade. You're welcome. Is it peaking? Could be. You got to break a trend line. It's all about these little lines. And here, let me draw one for you. This is tradable, UUP. People always talk about DXY, the dollar. You can't trade DXY. It's UUP. And I've been saying, here's the ranges. I missed one of them. I don't know. Maybe my life is so busy. It's going to come down and it's going to retest this white line that goes all the way back for a very long time. And we are currently right here. You would know when to sell. Well, let me turn on a couple more indicators. So you know when to right-click sell, right-click buy. Okay, should probably stop saying sell buy. All right, so let me turn on one for you. That one, see, comes on sell. When you're in this range, you go from the dollar into the dollar. I know it makes absolutely no sense, but what the hey? Rather than leaving your money in a savings account, why not you make your own interest? The next one I want to show you, this is a gooder one. This is an ascending, yep, it's in my bear market course, broadening wedge. Now, it gives me right here, that's the target on that red line. Okay, so we're somewhere in between those two. You break that, okay? Then I come out onto the channel. That's where you got to reverse course again. That means hot dollar, when the dollar is burning down, okay, everything goes into equities. So it's time to switch again. It's just, and I'm sorry, I didn't create the system. I'm just telling you how to trade it so you could make money from it. Looking at this, see where I start that white line? That's actually right down there, 25 bucks. 25 bucks is your price target, but just make sure you have, you right click, you buy or you sell, and you have a stop loss because I want to buy here because I think that's where it's going to find support and go higher. If it does not, I will exit. So there you have it. China's, I didn't even go over China. They're not doing too well either. China's losing money. The Fed's losing money. Everyone's losing money, well, except for you. So take advantage of everything that I have to offer, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you. Take care and be free.